EA, Activision, Treyarch, they're all becoming sellouts. Now, they're not the same companies that made Black Ops 1, made Black Ops 2, made the original Halo, made FIFA Street back in the day. These are not the same companies. This is why people get mad of, oh, they always want to compare it to Black Ops 1, compare it to Black Ops 2, compare it to, oh, but back in the day, games were cool, games were fun. Yeah, but like the people who made those games don't work for the companies anymore. The people who did the soundtracks aren't there anymore. The people who actually develop the studios, develop the maps. Why do you think they keep bringing Hijack back? They keep bringing Raid back. They keep bringing Nuketown back because the people who actually made the original games are actually the ones who actually knew what they were doing. A lot of the new people don't have a clue. A lot of the new people have no brain. Like some of these maps look AI generated. Some of the maps in Black Ops 7 look like they were created with an AI. Like, okay, guys, we need a Call of Duty map. Make a map. Da 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 da. Boom. Print. Make. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't look like there was any soul put into. Hijacked is literally a yacht which has been hijacked, where you can see the damage and the decay within the map in Black Ops 2. They've even removed that. So calling it hijacked, they should just call it a yacht now. It doesn't make any sense. That's the thing. It's like a lot of these big gaming companies are sellouts because they basically just sell out for as much profit as they can make. That's why I always tell you, instead of wasting your money in the new video games, put it into the stock market. Like put it into actual investing into Microsoft, investing into Apple, investing into the actual companies that make the games. You can make more money doing that than actually playing the game, because when you're playing the game, you're not having fun because of the amount of cosmetics, the skins, the way that the games have been designed. It's not designed for you. It's designed for people who play Fortnite, people who are little kids. And there's nothing wrong, because I like Fortnite. Fortnite's cool, but that should not be in Call of Duty. That should not be in a military game. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, why are we putting random cosmetics, random skins, you're botching up the game? It's all for profit. Do you remember back in the day in like Black Ops 2 where you pay like £2-3 and you get like a camo and it could go on any weapon, any secondary, any weapon, ballistic knife? It was cool. It can even go on your riot shield. It was cool. But now, they've removed that, where it's like this skin is for this weapon, this skin is for this weapon, and it's like 50 million different attachments. I don't know what's going on anymore. It's become too confusing and too overbloated, and it's because they want the demand of more money. Why do you think they were telling Mr. Dalek, oh, you need to jump on Van Dansk, you need to jump on Verdansk? Like, there's actually a meme of it because they're trying to get people to play the Warzone. They don't care about the zombies. They don't care about the single player. Why do you think the Modern Warfare 3 single player was so short? Because they don't care about that anymore. There's not money in that. It's not monetizable. Do you know what I mean? Like, zombies is not really monetizable as much as multiplayer, as much as getting killed by someone and then you killing them, and that repeated cycle of spawn again, get a new weapon, boom, 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 boom. That's the most addictive and the most, controlling when it comes to how much money they can generate. Like, you're watching zombies gameplay right now. Where is the monetizable in this? So it's not really monetizable. Like, I'm just killing zombies and I'm chilling. But when it comes to online, when it comes to that, that's their main focus. That's why they're trying to get Warzone so much, Warzone 2.0. They're trying to push the Warzone thing because it's all about the money. These companies don't care about you, bro. They don't care about me, bro. Like, they just care about how much money can their investors make. So what I say is become one of those investors. Even if you invest £10, $20, $30, $50 into one of these companies, you can then generate money. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, instead of actually putting the money into playing the games is fun, but I rather play the older Call of Duty, my personal opinion. But because you could tell that those developers had soul and had charisma and were trying to push their game into the market. There were so many games and it was so competitive. But now games cost like 200, 300 million to make a game. The actual competition has got lower. Yes, there's indie games, but I'm talking about like the AAA big boy games. Watch Dogs isn't around anymore. Medal of Honor isn't around anymore. Titanfall isn't around anymore. A lot of the other competition that they had back in the day isn't really there anymore. There's not a lot of competition. Why do you think it's now just Battlefield versus Call of Duty? Because there's not as much competition as before. Back in the day, there was so much competition. There was so many people that, that's what made it competitive. That's what made them want to make a good game. But it's the same. Why do you think Rockstar can wait as long as they want to make GTA 6? Is because they don't have competition. If they had other games, other open world games coming out every single year, then they would probably also pump GTA every single year. It's because the demand for something and the competition of something makes more people want it. You know what I mean? So that's what it is that the gaming studios are sellouts because they'll sell out to the biggest buyer. Okay, Activision gets bought out by these guys. Okay, EA gets bought out by these guys. Bungie gets bought out and now Sony owns them. You know what I mean? Like, all these gaming companies will basically just be owned by the bigger and bigger and bigger person, and the bigger shark needs to eat. They need to eat more fish and more fish and more fish, and it becomes a cycle of the game won't be the same. You can't compare a game that's made by a Fortune 500 company compared to a game that's made by an indie studio. You know what I mean? Like, you can't compare it. When you think about when Black Ops 1 came out, when Modern Warfare 3, Modern Warfare 2, the originals came out, Call of Duty was not as big as it is now. Do you know what I mean? It's not the powerhouse that it is now. It didn't have the financial backing. It didn't have enough money in the bank to even make a game on that scale. You know what I'm trying to say? That's why now they've had the zombies, they have the campaign, they have the multiplayer, they have the war zone, they have all the cosmetics, they have the shop, they have all these things set up, they have the COD points, they have all these things set up, because over time, this is how things have become set up. Do you remember when in Advanced Warfare, when they first introduced supply drops compared to what it's at now? You know what I mean? Like, the consumerism market is higher. The amount of money to be generated is higher. The amount of competition and gaming commentary videos and all these people who online, all these streamers who play the game day one, want to get the nuke straight away. That's what creates this cycle of sweaty behavior, the cycle of getting clips. It's not just about just having fun. You know, before it was literally just about having fun on the game, play the game, have fun, log off. Play the game, get a couple kills with the boys, get off the game. But now it's all about how competitive can we make it? How financially viable is the company? How much profit can we make for shareholders? We got quarter 1, 2, 3, and 4 in a year. How much profits are we making on this specific cosmetic? Should we remove it from the store? Should we put Nicki Minaj or Seth Rogen or American Dad in the game? It's all about money. That's why I'm saying that the gaming industry will never be the same anymore because of the money involved. But anyways, my name's Krish. It would be a doom and gloom, but it's true. That's basically what it is. I'm just going to give it to you raw, no fluff. My name's Krish. I hope you enjoyed this video. You all take care and have a great day.